Hey, my little hams, my little goosebumps, my little tangerine, mango, guava, strawberries. Um, you know, um, when I think about the audio world, the audio community, I was looking around and most of it is dead. I mean, there's a handful of people that review audio equipment, bullshitters, shills, people that don't even look at spec sheets. They just don't know what the hell they're doing, to be honest with you, in the year 2024. But, you know, yeah, 99% of microphones I would not use. I think they sound terrible. And it would really devastate me to have to use anything besides Neumann TL103 condenser microphones. And yeah, that's really saying something. And when you get into headphones and IEMs and all that stuff, it's kind of the same thing. I searched high and low for a perfect sounding headphone and earbud, and I found them with the Biodynamic DT990 with Warren ear pads and the SimGod EM6Ls and the Samsung Galaxy Buds Pros. I've always said that you have to have hope that somewhere, someplace, if you look hard enough, a big company will produce what you're looking for. With the SimGods, that's actually kind of a small company, but Samsung, Biodynamic, you know, Samsung Galaxy Buds Pros, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this is the only equipment that I would use. I would not buy anything else. Everything else I've looked at, and I've looked at everything is worse. Scientifically, objectively worse. And there was a time where I wanted to show everybody scientifically, objectively, just how bad everything actually measures, just how bad everything actually is in comparison to the equipment that I use. And my skibbity toilets, I had to come to terms with the fact that the audio community is kind of strange in the fact that it's dead. I've never seen such a lifeless community. Actually, I kind of have I've been looking at like Wipeout gameplay, Wipeout, old video games and stuff, and a lot of these communities, like in old video games and stuff, they're dead. I mean, there's people making YouTube channels and they're getting a couple hundred views a video if they're lucky. Nobody's watching. Nobody really cares. Maybe one or two nostalgia comments, but nobody cares. There's a lot of things that people just don't care about. And when I look at a lot of these audio communities, it's basically all the same. And what I mean by that is, how do I say this? The only communities in the audio world that are actually somewhat active are shill communities like HeadFi or something. Yeah, where they literally are working with the headphone and earbud companies. Sennheiser is marketing, but especially fucking Sennheiser, I swear to God. But they come out with a new product and they literally have sponsored ad, threads of the product, and community managers basically representing the companies in the threads. But if you look at any of these other like reviewers, their communities, they're basically dead. Outside of the YouTube comment section. I mean, again, people watch a lot of these people because they like their personalities. They like the content they make more than the actual audio equipment they're talking about. If you go to a lot of these, communities, they're dead. Nobody cares. Nobody's talking about audio in these communities. Maybe one or two people like, oh, I have these headphones. I use them for blah, blah, blah. They're good. Just general consumer, I recommend this piece of crap. Every couple of weeks or so in a thread. But they're dead. They're dead communities. Nobody has anything to talk about. And if they are talking, they're usually not even talking about audio equipment. There's like a forum called Audio Science Review, where I kind of like that community where they're reviewing products based on scientific measurements and stuff like that. And then a bunch of ignorant people who sit around all day in the comment section. Again, one of the thing about professionals and enthusiasts, professionals know what they're doing. They buy the products so that they can get work done. Enthusiasts, they just buy everything and they sit around in communities yapping all day, not really doing anything with the actual products, not even really caring, because they're in these communities for frivolous reasons. They just need somebody to talk to or some other stupid shit. So I was kind of thinking, okay, if I ever wanted to get into the audio stuff, how am I going to run it so that it actually gets views, has a community? And again, I look at some of these big time headphone reviewers on YouTube. They got hundreds of thousands of subscribers. And I look at their communities, their forums, their discords. Nobody's on there. Nobody's talking. It's all dead. Lifeless, pointless. And then I even see these stupid things that these companies are doing, like, oh, we gave ourselves a award. Yeah. This IEM, yeah, we gave ourselves a award. It has won the award. This new product that we came out with is award winning. We pat ourselves on the back. Go ahead and buy it now, please, you dumbass. So, again, it's more about people being entertained by the personality, the person making the videos, more than actually the products. And people will buy the products because they're fans of the people that they're watching. It's kind of like, oh, I got a Markiplier t-shirt. I got a, PewDiePie, mug. Why did you get that shit? Because you like the person that you're watching. It's kind of the same with audio. Oh, I got this collab. I got this critical earbud. Or I got this headphone based on what, DMS likes or the headphone show likes. And you don't necessarily have a good opinion on the product. You just bought it because you're a fan of the, and you just want to be a part of the community, a part of the hobby. And you're not even trying to find the best. You don't even, there's some people don't even believe in an end game. So many people have different philosophies. But I'm saying is, usually what I'm noticing in these communities are people just like, hey, I'm new to the hobby. This is me dipping my toe in a multi-$100, like if you go to Reddit headphones or whatever, they're just posting pictures of their purchases. It would be like, hey guys, I just bought this keyboard. Here's a picture of it. Hey guys, I just bought this headset. Here's a picture of it. I wasted a couple $100. Ooh, look how it looks on my desk. Look, I'm going to take a picture of my headphone with the amp that I bought. And it has a tube sticking out of it. Aren't I cool? Shit like that. Where they're just like taking pictures of the products that they bought. I remember doing stuff like that. I was like, ooh, I'm just some stupid consumer, but I bought this really expensive audio product. To look at me, I feel so special all of a sudden. I'm a part of the club. I have a home studio now. I have a home, blah blah blah, because I bought a fancy studio microphone. Look at my studio microphone. I wasted a couple $100. Look at me. Like, that's what the Reddit audio community seems to be honest. So it's a mess. It's a mess, for people that actually want to get good audio equipment and move on with their life. That is the small minority. And people that are actually enthusiasts who are in this hobby, it's lifeless. It's dead. The only activity I really see is people, circling around celebrities in the community. You know, a handful of reviewers. Um, I mean, it's nothing else. So it's a dead community. It makes me wonder why even bother.